boys and girls. My name is Mary Poppins, and today we are going to watch my cousin Seth Lewis's video about me. But before we can begin, we must make sure that we are all clean and tidy. Have you scrubbed underneath your fingernails? What about behind your ear? Go on, clean yourself up. I will wait. Grooming yourself is very important. All right, are we all good? You there, boy, you need to comb your hair. Go on, do as I say. Naughty, naughty little children. All right, are we all good? You still haven't combed your hair. What? I am a creature of godlike powers. You will comb your hair right now, young boy. Whew. Whew. All right, if everybody's ready, let the magic begin. Mary Poppins. She was blown in from the east wind one day to the Bank family, and then blown out by the west. We don't know much about Mary Poppins. We know that she's practically perfect in every way, and that she's considered the great exception, whatever that means. But she has proven to be quite an enigma in literature. But today, we are going to try to solve this mystery. What is Mary Poppins? First up, let's examine what we know. A little birdie told us, and when I say a little birdie here, I mean an actual talking bird, that Mary Poppins was the great exception. That babies are actually born with the ability to talk to animals, but that they lose this ability as they grow older. For some reason, this didn't happen to Mary Poppins. She retained these abilities. The second clue that we get is Mary's powers themselves. She has a wide assortment of abilities throughout the books, including being able to make chalk drawings come to life and travel to wondrous worlds. Not to mention that she's a friend of all the animals and can even communicate with them. All of these powers seem to imply that Mary has abilities over making things come to life and being connected with nature. Which brings me to my first theory. When I first read the Mary Poppins books, I assumed that she was Mother Nature itself, and looking back on it now, I think this explanation makes a lot of sense. It explains her connection with animals, and her relationship with the Banks children, which can sometimes be harsh, but there's also a sweet side to it, much like how nature is. But there isn't really any proof in the books that that is what she is. There's nothing that really says that. And there is some more evidence for some of the following theories that I will be giving. Mainly, the idea that she might be a witch, which is probably what everyone was thinking. I had always assumed that Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the Wizards of Waverly Place, and Bewitched all occurred in the same universe. More specifically, the Harry Potter universe. And we might have to add Mary Poppins to this list. That's right, she might be a witch from Hogwarts. An interesting idea. There is a lot of things that would connect this theory. For instance, the bag Mary Poppins carries is just like Hermione's bag, which can store a whole bunch of objects. her use of an umbrella, which is the same kind of thing Hagrid uses to perform magic, and maybe would suggest that Mary Poppins got in trouble with the Ministry. And even all of those songs that she sung could have just been magic spells. I think if this theory is true, it means that Mary Poppins is an incredibly powerful wizard in the Harry Potter universe because she can perform spells by just thinking. But it is amazing how, even though this theory is, of course, impossible, because P.L. Travers was born and created the books way before Harry Potter, how it fits so well, practically perfectly, in fact. But, yeah, that is the big problem. This theory is impossible. There is no way P.L. Travers meant this. Mary Poppins could still admittedly be a witch, but she is not a Harry Potter witch. The idea that Mary Poppins is a god is a bizarre thing to think about. But there is evidence in the text to support this. According to a statue that she brings to life in the park, she is a friend of his father's, who turns out to be Poseidon. But this leads to another question. If she is a member of the Greek pantheon, which goddess is she?
According to a Reddit theory, she may be Hestia, ruler of the hearth.
This would explain her connection with Bert the chimney sweep, and the many scenes of her jumping from rooftop to rooftop, like in the film. This makes a lot of sense, but I did uncover a problem with it. The Greek god and goddesses are known for being, well, mostly brothers and sisters. There's just a lot of incest going on there. You all don't even understand. So she wouldn't just be Poseidon's friend, she would also be his relative. But maybe she doesn't have to be a member of the Greek pantheon. She could be the god of nonsense, or God itself. With Mary Poppins, pretty much anything is possible. One of the big problems with this show is that I have to come to some sort of conclusion. And for this question, I will be honest, I don't really know what P.L. Travers intended. I have no idea. In fact, it seems like she just might not have a solution herself. But if I have to make a guess, I will say that I think Mary Poppins is Mother Nature. I believe in my own theory. I think it goes along with a lot of the themes in the book. But there's no way to know for certain. She could be a witch from Hogwarts, or Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. But maybe we don't need an answer. Sometimes I think there's some mysteries that are better left unsolved. Mary Poppins is just Mary Poppins, and that's really all we need to know about her. At least I'd like to think so. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or Mary Poppins will kill you. I will. I have godlike powers. You can't imagine what I would do. I'll stick an umbrella up your ruckus young mister. Go on, press that subscribe button.